Paints posted industry-beating volume growth in Q4, 55% versus its close peer Asian Paints posting a 50% volume growth figure. And today we had Abhijit Roy, the MD of Berger Paints, saying that yes, Q4 was strong. There were a couple of factors that aided this, some temporary factors, some permanent factors. The temporary factors being that there was, of course, that low base which aided them, which was Q4 of FY20. Plus, there was a bit of a pickup of pent-up industrial projects that as well sort of aided the good growth in Q4. But then there were more sustainable ones as well. For example, the company said that they have employed celebrities to sort of market some of their new premium luxury segment brands, and that, according to Abhijit, has sort of pushed forward that particular high margin segment's growth in Q4, further contributing. Now, of course, the key question is, how has the second wave impacted Berger Paints? Now, Abhijit says that April was good, but May was problematic. There was a shortfall in sales in May. And June, though, at least the early signs are showing positive trends as the country is well unlocked. So he believes that June will be the same as June of 2020, which basically indicates that yes, there will be recovery and July will be perfectly normal. Of course, remember that July, August, September being the monsoons will be a seasonally weak period as well. But nevertheless, he says that the forecast is good for the monsoons, which means that the countryside, the rural segment, which by the way has been hit by the second wave in a more significant fashion than what we saw in the first wave, will as well bounce back, according to Abhijit Roy. Now, the other big factor for paint companies is the way raw material costs have risen. Crude, HDP, even a packaging material like tin has seen almost a V-shaped recovery from that big fall that we saw last year. But Abhijit says that most of the raw material costs are back to their pre-COVID levels. He anyway says that they did not believe that those rock bottom prices, which we saw exactly a year ago in April and May, would sustain for very long. There were supply chain issues, etc. as well, which further boosted the prices of some of the raw materials. And then not to forget that crude as well has bounced back. Just today, crude is at $71 per barrel. Now, Abhijit says that they will accordingly take price hikes. They have already, by the way, initiated one round of price hikes from the 1st of May. But for future price hikes, they do have a plan to increase prices, by the first week of July. But he does say that they will have to look at how the demand picture is shaping up post the unlocking activity, and then they will take a call. Because remember that it's obviously, going to affect customer choices if in case, the price hikes do come through. In the last 1 year, of course, the unorganized players have been suffering quite a bit. They've borne the worst brunt of the lockdown. This has given Berger an opportunity to capture market share. It says that it has gained from organized and unorganized players to the tune of around 18.5% is where their market share currently stands.